Hey guys, what's good? DJ Jason Hooper coming at you again with part 2 in the series, You're Engaged, Now What? In the first video, we talked about picking a date and why that's important. If you'd like to go check that out, click on the link in the description. So part 2, we're gonna talk about venues. It's super important to decide on a venue and lock down a venue as quickly as you can because just like every other wedding pro worth their salt, they go quickly. There's only a number of dates that you can choose from, and they're gonna go quick, especially if you live in an area like I do, where the market is fairly small and intimate. There's a lot of competition for these places on these dates. So get a list going, get your site tours going, talk to the people at the venue, get everything going and pick your venue. That's super important. A couple of things to think about when you're choosing a venue is to try and find pictures of the venue online. A lot of venues have websites that you can look at. They'll have a gallery of pictures and kind of envision yourself there during those days. And remember that the venue's not gonna look anything like it does in the wintertime or in the off season. Flowers are gonna be in bloom, grass is gonna be green, hopefully the sun's gonna be shining. So you're gonna have, doing that will give you a lot better idea of what it's gonna look like if you haven't been before. You also want to talk to the venue or find out how many guests that the venue will accommodate. This will help you decide on how many people you're going to invite if you don't know already, but you don't want to invite 500 people and then find out the venue you booked only can cater to 200 or less, or so you want to make sure that you find that out. And another thing to think about when you're inquiring or booking venues is to find out how long you have the space for when you're paying for it. Is it just 4 hours for your wedding, 5 hours for your wedding, 6 hours for your wedding, or some places you'll have the night before, the morning after to clean up. Figure that out, so that helps you plan for actually getting there, getting set up. Some people are fine with getting there and setting up an hour before or 2 hours before and tearing down 2 hours afterwards. Some people that might not be enough, so figure that out. Another consideration I would make is, or I would ask the venue, is see if they have a list of preferred vendors. This can be helpful and this can be not helpful. This can be helpful because you can discover vendors that you might not know about, but it can also not be helpful in some venues only let you pick vendors or wedding pros that are on their list. So it might eliminate people that you were hoping to work with, and it could be a deal breaker. Maybe you don't want to, you'd rather work with the professionals that you know, and maybe you'll find another place to get married. So I'm gonna give you a bonus today, and that is talk to or hire a wedding planner or wedding coordinator. I think they can save you a lot of stress, a lot of headaches. They can introduce you to some wedding professionals that you might not have heard of or might not know about, or maybe that they can help you with the details as far as booking goes. And another great reason is that they will be the person on the day of your wedding that will be taking care of all the details that you might not want to take care of, you shouldn't have to take care of, and that other people aren't going to be thinking about either. I've worked a number of weddings with some wedding planners, some really great ones, and I can see the difference in how smooth things go and how much more fun the bride and groom have and how much more relaxed they are. So I think that if you're the kind of person that wants to just let everything go and let someone else deal with it, I think wedding planners are really worth it. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for part 3. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you on the next one.